Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Gemini Vibes reading for Gemini Vibe reading for May 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, anything at all that you do to support the channel. And while I don't have a lot of followers, I like doing these readings, and if I can say one thing that's going to help you, that's really my goal. So let's go ahead and get into your energy. I can tell you right now, Gemini, you got a lot going on because I don't think I got one card for any area of your tarot. And you can see over here, there's some messages over here as well for your oracle messages. So let's get into this because it's going to be interesting, I'm sure. Okay, so center energy, Knight of Swords. So there's some kind of message of truth coming in for you that you're probably going to need to heal from. That's going to maybe perhaps help in your healing as well. And it may upset you. So really what I'm getting here with this Four of Swords, besides the healing, keep your peace is what I'm getting right there. Now, what I thought was very interesting is your crowning energy is all in the reverse. So this King of Wands, whether that's you or someone else, the Eight of Wands, okay, so not being all up in your head anymore, Ten of Wands, dropping the burdens, taking some authority, not moving things to the next level, perhaps with this King of Wands. These are just things coming through. So I thought it was very interesting that they all came in reverse. So that tells me that with the King of Wands, usually somebody who's very passionate, very creative. And maybe this is you, and maybe you're not feeling passionate or creative, or this is someone that you're not giving time of day to anymore because they've kept you all up in your head, or it caused you to be all up in your head with the Eight of Wands. You know what? Let me take that back. Eight of Wands is fast movement. So maybe there is nothing going on with this King of Wands. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I thought that was the Eight of Swords. So no passion, no movement going on, not moving forward with this King of Wands because you don't want the burden anymore and not taking it to the next level with the Hierophant here. Now, let's go ahead into your undermining energy. So here's the Eight of Swords. No wonder I was thinking that. Okay, so Eight of Swords, maybe you are all up in your head, and that's really what's causing some of this up here too, because you want your happiness. You're like, you know what? I don't know why I can't get my happiness, and you're juggling. You could be very busy. You could be juggling work and all of the other responsibilities, but you're going to get some messages or some epiphanies with the Page of Swords here, some truthfulness, some clarity even. Now, what led up to this, again, interesting cards. Seven of Swords, which is either self-deception or somebody lying. Either you're lying to yourself or somebody's lying to you. We've got Strength, which is going to require you to be strong. Eight of Coins, keep working towards those things like your nine of Coins, which is in the challenge position here, and your happiness or some illumination about the Nine of Coins even. So you're trying to work hard towards stability and stepping into your independence, and either things are going to be illuminated about this, or you're just wanting to move on to your happiness with the Sun card here. Now, with the outcome messages, we have the Chariot. So something coming in quickly about this betrayal and an offer made by someone to you. Perhaps the Page of Cups is not going to make an offer because it's in the reverse, because they're done with this betrayal, and they're moving on quickly. There are lots of different ways to interpret these cards here. So just take that as it resonates, as most of the readers will tell you. Now, let's go ahead and get into your next messages. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And the first message we have here is Stranger Curiosity. So to me, this is about you moving forward and having some curiosity of life again, having some passion and excitement even as you move forward with that. That's a 53, which is an 8. Then we have 54, which is a 9. And we have the Crossing Initiation. So what I got here was a test. I don't know why I got that, but that's what I got when I was shuffling these cards and this came out. The first thing that hit me was a test of some sort. So you could be going through a test at this time. or perhaps you're coming out of a test, one of the two. Now we have 64, which is a 10. So we have 8, 9, 10. Okay. Even if it is in the reverse, we have woodwives adaptability. So to me, this is about you are not being adaptable. So maybe you are not being flexible enough at this time. Take that as it resonates as well. Next, we have 37, another 10, which is magician's sword, confidence in your magic. To me, this is about clarity coming in, and not confident in your abilities as you move forward, in what's going to happen in your life, even not feeling passion as well. Next, we have the eye of the needle, intentionality. So really, really checking your intentions. Another 8 card here. So we've had 2 8s, 2 10s, and a 9. So we've got really, really focus is what I'm getting here. I always get focus with this card usually, because this is a narrow passage that you're going through, and you're going to need all of your focus to get through this, is what I'm getting. And make sure that your intentions are on point and for the highest good, okay? If your intentions aren't, then beware of any karma that could be coming your way if that's the case. Next, we have 57, which is a 12, which is a 3. And we have unmarked trail, revelation. So again, remember we had the Knight of Swords, I want to say somewhere, which was some epiphanies coming in. I want to say, yeah, in the very center energy here. So this is that confirmation that you're going to get some clarity here, that's going to give you some insight, some understanding. Now we have 22, which is a master number, but if you add them together, it's a 4. Fools embrace transmuting pain. That's that healing that we have here in your center energy. So this is about moving forward. This is about taking risks. This is about healing. This is about really, really taking some time to really focus on you and focus on what needs to be focused on. Next, we have a number 1, and we had the 2 10s there, which all also equal a 1. So 111 could be significant for you. We have a tidy house, clarity, and organization. So what I'm getting here too is number 1, your house could be your mind. So that's one thing that's coming through. This could be decluttering. This could be going through things and getting rid of things that you really haven't used. If you haven't used them in 6 months to a year, you're not going to use them. If they don't fit, get rid of it. There's always someone else who could use that. Okay. And as you clear out the old things, that ushers in the new. So keep that in mind. So really, really getting organized, getting really, really, like I said, going through things, cleaning up things, and this could also be cleaning up any facet in your life is what I'm getting there. Areas that need to be addressed is also coming through. Now we're going to move into the Oracle of the 7 energies, and you have some cards in the challenge position here as well, if I can pick them up. Hold on. Okay, so the first one was in the challenge position. This is willing release. This is a 49, which is 13, which is 4. So this is about stability, feeling stable also with the 4 here. But willing release is about, this is a challenge for you. This is about letting something go that needs to be released. And I don't know what that is. That could be a person, that could be a situation, it could be limiting beliefs, it could be any of those things. Next, we also have in the challenge position, Divine Matrix 44. So you've had a lot of 4s here already too. And this is talking about Divine Matrix is, things playing out, the not seeing things, okay, not understanding that there is a divine purpose to everything. Even if you feel like it's like the worst situation in the world, it is usually a lesson. It is usually something that you needed to go through to learn something, to get stronger, or to move you into the place where you're meant to be. There's many reasons why we go through tests and challenges in life, but that's usually why. It's to help us grow, to achieve where we truly need to be, to come into our authenticity, to release things that are holding us back, whether that's people, situations, etc. Now we have 17, which is an 8. And remember, we've already talked about 8 several times on the top row. So 8s are significant for you as well. We have the storyteller. So to me, this goes back to the 7 of Swords over here. Yeah, was it the 7 of Swords? Yeah, Seven of Swords, which is either you are telling yourself stories, somebody else is telling you stories. What are the stories you're making up in your mind? What are the untruths? Is what I'm getting there. And perhaps you need to change the story you're telling yourself as well. Next, we have a deep breath, and this is a number 7. This is in the reverse. So this is about taking some deep breaths. This is about calming your spirit. This is about that 8 of Swords, right? Um, the self imprisonment that you're doing, okay? And this is about learning how to move yourself out of that energy, taking a deep breath, getting into meditative states, breathing, even if you're in a state of panic or a state of worry, learning how to pull yourself out of that. Even now, we have a number 43, which is a 7, spirit of gratitude in reverse. So this is about understanding that if you want more, not only do you have to clear out the old to usher in the new, you also have to walk in gratitude for what you already have. You're not going to get new until you appreciate where you are. And if you keep on the path of not appreciating where you are, then unfortunately, you are going to have more things taken away from you. So be careful about that, because the spirit of gratitude is about giving and receiving and understanding and being humble and being thankful for where you are. So that spirit, knows, hey, you understand, if you get these things, that you are going to be in a different place, and can you handle it? There's a lot of tests in gratitude. There's a lot of appreciation and understanding that if you really want more, there's some work you got to do. You got to heal. You got to go through some tests and trials before you get the blessing. Getting, do the lesson before you get the blessing, right? So here we have great big love, number 26, another number 8. So eights are very significant for you. A great big love. So to me, this is perhaps not allowing love into your life, not allowing yourself to love yourself, okay? Because you've probably been through some things, and so therefore you don't feel very good about yourself, perhaps. This could be not allowing love to come in from the external. But that all starts with you. You you have to be the thing that you want. So if you really want divine love, or you want the love of a lifetime as far as another person, you've got to line yourself up to that. And usually when this is in the upright, I normally say that this is spiritual love. So even at that, maybe you're not asking for assistance. Maybe you're not allowing for the renewal of love in your heart space. Maybe you're closed off. Maybe you're resisting things, because that can also happen too as you go through different phases of transformation and transmutation. Maybe you don't feel like you are lovable. There's so many different ways to look at that. So really, really understand that spirit is trying to step in and show you some things. They're trying to help you. But if you don't ask for help, spirit can't do it. Okay, they will put other people in your life. They will do all kinds of things to try to assist you. But if ultimately you decide that this is where you want to stay stuck at, spirit will honor that, because it's your free will. Now we've got 34, another 7, opening to discovery, and that's in the reverse. So again, this tells me you're very closed off potentially right now, because you've been hurt, you've gone through some things, and that's natural. I'm not saying it's not, but at some point when you hurt enough, you're going to open back up. You're going to bend a knee. You're going to ask for assistance from spirit, your ancestors, and everyone else. And not literally everyone else, but perhaps, but usually your spiritual team, your ancestors, get on your knees and pray, meditate, whatever you do, those kinds of things, right? Next, we have a higher view, number 41, which is a 5. This is telling me that you are not willing to see a different perspective at this time. And I can tell you, having been in the 8 of Swords in my own mind, it's a rough place to be, but it is a place you put yourself. So this is about you going through the phases of awakening, of transformation, and understanding that all of this is for your highest good. You may not feel like it. You may not even be able to see it. And believe me, I understand that better than I can explain to you. It's a hard place to be, and so my heart goes out to you, for you, being in this place right now, and my prayers go out to you as well to help move you from this place. But again, free will always be, will always reign. Okay. Next we have 15, which is a 6, and we have a powerful move. So again, remember we have the 8 of Swords. Um, yeah, 8 of Swords. In the reverse also. I want to say, where was that at? I saw it. Where is it? I'm sorry, the 8. Yeah, 8 of Wands. I don't know why I keep saying swords every time I mean wands, and wands when I'm trying to say swords. But anyway, you did have something trying to come in quickly, but it was in the reverse. So this to me is, you're not making any moves, okay? Right now you are in that place, and I understand you're in the midst of it. You're in the midst of the pain. You're in the midst of all of it, and sometimes you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move. You just in it. I believe me, I can tell you, I understand better than I can even voice. So again, my prayers go out to you. But the sooner that you allow yourself to bend the knee, the sooner that you get into meditation, the sooner that you ask for help, the sooner you will probably move through this. But I encourage you at this time. Now, here we have 19, another 10. Yeah, another 10 here. So you, again, another one when you take it out, when you add it together, and it's a 10. Waken the line. So again, this is about strength. And you did have, I want to say you have the strength card too. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, you had it in what led up to this. So to me, this is about understanding that when you're in this place, you are going to pull from a strength that you don't even know where it's coming from. I'm just going to tell you firsthand. Then we have number 38, which is an 11, which is again more ones, right? So 11, 11, 1, 1, 1, all of those are significant. Your 10s, your 8s. There were some 7s out here as well. So we've got endless possibilities. You're not in a place to see that there's endless possibilities right now. And so I totally get where you are. And then we have here 21, exposed and revealed. Whenever I see this, not exposed and revealed, I think this is the truth that's trying to come in, the clarity, the epiphanies, the information that you need. To me, this is about not wanting to feel vulnerable as well, because you see, if you look in the eye here, you have an individual who is all curled up. To me, this is not seeing the truth, not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to be vulnerable. There's lots of different messages coming in about that card. Now, let's go ahead and move into the Globe Bay. And I for the other readings, I didn't even name these cards right. I just kept saying Globe Bay, but they actually are Globe Bay Divine Alignment Oracle cards. Beautiful deck. And I use this deck to sort of get an inside view of really what's going on. Here we are. We talked about this incoming message. We already talked about this. So this is clarification of that. Now we have unexpected blessing, 11, 11, 4, 4, 4 alignment. So perhaps you don't even see this coming, okay? This unexpected blessing. Now we have shh, talk to me, secrets, silence is the prescription. So to me, this is about maybe somebody wanting you to talk to them, but you're not talking right now. You're staying silent perhaps on purpose, because you're trying to figure out some things, or you're not in a place that you want to engage right now. Next, we have shady. Shady as F. Wow. Okay, so there's somebody around you, or I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna call you out, Gemini. Is this you? Are you being shady? I don't know. Just putting it out there. But we've got return to sender, self, divine protection, ancestors, blocked, guides. So to me, maybe you're not feeling like you have protection around you at this time. Maybe you don't. Have you done anything that has taken that protection away from you? I don't know. I'm just getting lots of different messages here. And maybe you don't know how to block this energy, and maybe that's something else you're learning in this process. If somebody is trying to send things to you, and you're not feeling protected, or things aren't being blocked, and you're feeling all this. I don't know. I'm just getting a lot, like I said, a lot of messages. Now we have here magic involved. Um, Destiny, vampirism, attack, candle, priestess, tell me more, love potions. So a lot of magic going on right now. That's for sure. A lot of magic. So whether this is you, somebody doing this to you, and so again, maybe that's why the protection is blocked. Because if you were the one doing this, or somebody was doing this to you, then they're probably not protected either, because they've probably been warned to stop. Now we have 7th house partnerships are being impacted at this time, probably with the Libra, or you can have Libra in your chart. This is an air sign, cardinal, Venus sign, perhaps. This could be about a love situation. And then we have 10th house legacy, cardinal, Earth, Saturn, Capricorn. So again, either you could have Capricorn in your chart as well. You could be a Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn involved in the situation. Lots of different messages here. Now let's go ahead and get into your Renegade Mama Woman's Empowerment deck messages. And you'll notice that I've used a lot of feminine themed decks. And the reason why I'm using that is because I think a lot of us are going through the balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine within each of us. And so I, just was led to pull these out. Now we have I attract positive and loving relationships in my life. So this is about perhaps the alignment of having that wonderful, unexpected blessing of a beautiful relationship coming in, and understanding that you are finally in a place to be attracting the kind of love that you want. The question is, did you realize that, or are you going to recognize that when it shows up? Or are things from the past going to stop you? It says, I fill my home with only things that nourish my soul and inspire me. So this is about surrounding yourself with the things that make you feel good. Next cards are all in the challenge here, so let's put these down for a minute. We've got singing and dancing, a form of ancient healing. I love letting go and moving to my primal rhythm. So this is about, these are challenge cards. So this is about, really, really getting into some dancing, and just allowing your free self, allowing that freedom in dance to really assist you at this time. We have keeping life simple creates more for genuine space, happiness, and emotional freedom. Again, that goes right back to the tidy house, the clarity and organization, the decluttering that we talked about earlier. It says, I allow all emotions to move freely through me. Again, this is the healing that's taking place, the transmutation of emotions that can be very, very heavy energy. So again, believe me, it can be very heavy. It says, I meet daily life with a light heart and a sense of humor. So this is about understanding to lighten up a little bit, not take life so seriously, have some fun. I say yes to life and all of the opportunities it brings my way. This is about the adaptability that was in the reverse up here and learning that lesson. This is about being grateful again. Now we have I speak to myself the way that I would speak to someone I love. Again, that's that storyteller that we talked about up there, where, what you say to yourself really, really impacts you. It drives your energy down. And then whatever you feel about yourself, it manifests in your life as another individual, to show you what you need to heal. It says, I honor and care for the great mother Goddess Earth and celebrate all of the blessings she offers. So you could be an advocate for taking care of the planet. You could also be very, very in tune with earth energy as well. So getting out in nature can only benefit you. And then the last one, which was in the reverse, I enjoy being active. I move in a way that feels right for my body. Again, exercise, that dancing that we talked about, really getting your body moving kind of thing. Now we're going to go ahead and move into your high vibe messages. The first one we have here is humanity. Step away from the electronics, no cell phones, no video games, no nothing, just be human. This is sitting with yourself. This is about enjoying nature. This is about enjoying quiet time. This is about praying. This is about meditating, all of that. Next, we have letters. Write a letter to your future self. What advice would you give and what questions would you ask? So, this is about what I call free writing. You would basically, um, the question would be to start off this letter like, if I were able to talk to myself in the future, what would I tell myself? And when you do this exercise, try to not over analyze what you're writing. Just write. And then when you think you're done with that section, then go back in, and ask the second question, which is what questions would you ask, and do the same exercise. Put it down for about 24 to 48 hours, and then read it again, and you'll probably be very surprised at what you wrote. It's a great way to get some hidden information out, some hidden epiphanies even about yourself, some greater insight even. We have no news. Stop listening to the news. The news tends to focus on fearful stories, and fear is a low vibration emotion. Turn off the news for the day or a week. See how it changes your energy. You will hear all the important issues just from talking to other people. So, whatever you need to know, you're going to know when you have conversations with other people. You watching the news right now is just going to bring your vibration down lower and lower. So, you're really advised to put that up, put away all the electronics, and really just spend some quiet time. We've got worry in a box. Our thoughts of worry, and we've already talked about the Eight of Swords, so yes, we all know it's there. Our thoughts of worry plaguing your mind, slowing you down, and consuming your ability to focus and organize thoughts. Rest easy. There is a way to break from this cyclical game of worry and doubt. Imagine any thought or distracting bodily sensation as an object. Tuning those thoughts and turning those thoughts into objects creates separation from what is real and what is merely a figment of your imagination, a result of past conditioning. Now, with those thoughts in hand, put them in an imaginary shoebox. Close the lid and place it on a shelf in your mind and tell yourself that you can go back to the box at any time, but for now, it will stay on the shelf until you need it. So this is just another technique in putting a new title. You'll hear a lot of folks talk about reframing things, and just basically it's used to sort of like distract your mind a little bit, and allow yourself to move from negative thoughts to a more positive vibration. Next, we have thought stoppage. So we're talking about thoughts here. Are you running negative tapes in your head? Back to the storyteller, back to the Eight of Swords again. Are you are the one in control of your thoughts. Just tell yourself, stop. Negative thought, get out of here. You are the one driving your bus. Stop being a passenger and start taking control. This also lends me back to the Hierophant here, which is someone who takes control, somebody who's in authority. So again, that's also confirmation of that end of the card too. We have food. What you eat affects your vibration. Today, pay attention to what you're eating. Eat more fruits and vegetables, good, healthy, from the earth nutrition. Receive the high vibes from Mother Earth. Feel the high vibes from Mother Earth and give thanks. So again, in all things, give thanks. Even in the trials and tribulations, even in the good, the bad, the ugly times. It's really about understanding that gratitude is really beneficial. Vibe holder. Think of someone you love, something that makes you happy, or imagine your favorite place. Hold that feeling, hold it for as long as you can. The longer you hold on to good feelings, the longer they stay. So, this is again about trying to get you out of that negative vibe. What if statements. Change your limiting beliefs to what if statements. Your mind will become curious, which in turn will open you to new possibilities. What if I was appreciated? What if I was loved and adored? What if I felt fulfilled? What if I knew my life's purpose? What if I had enough energy and courage to live out my dreams? What if? Beep, buzz. Bring awareness to your day. Every time you hear a beep or buzz from your phone or computer, take a conscious breath. So this is about getting that break from computers and phones and that kind of thing, and learning how to, again, and I think we talked about it somewhere over here, about breathing. When things get hectic or busy, distracting, all that kind of stuff. We have love sensations. Think about someone or something you love, feel the love, and grow it as big as you can. Then hold that love in your body. What does love feel like to you? Where do you feel it in your body? Notice the subtle nuances of love. The longer you hold the sensations of love in your body, the longer they stick around. So, this is also about love. This is about any kind of positive vibration. The longer you hold it, the more it sticks around. And so, because the reason why that happens, it's law of attraction. The more you can hold on to love, the more you can hold on to high vibration thoughts, the more you will draw to you of the same. So that's what that's about. We've got singing and toning. Singing is a great way to move energy and elevate your vibe. Can't sing? Try toning. Place the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Then pick a note, any note, and start to sing or say it. Pitch doesn't matter, just make a sound and move that energy. So you've got a lot of messages about moving energy, moving your body, changing your vibration, all of that. 10 things that bring you joy. To bring more joy into your life, you first need to feel joy by getting into vibrational alignment with the energy that is joy. To get into alignment, physically feel joy no matter your present state or circumstance. To physically feel joy, think about or write a list of 10 things that bring you joy. Big or small things, sizes no matter. Perhaps your joy is the pleasure you feel when smelling flowers, or the purring of a cat, or going for a walk. As you build your list, really start to feel the sensation of happiness and joy bubble up inside you. You are now shifting into a vibrational energy of joy. Repeat several times daily, and you'll be in awe of how quickly joy begins to manifest in your life. So it goes back to the same thing we just talked about. Once you start staying in this vibration, you will draw it to you more and more. Heart love. Feel and receive warm energy into your heart. Say the words, I love you, and imagine those words going into the back of your heart, just between your shoulder blades. Filling yourself up. This is the purest act of self love. Practice love dearly. That lends me to this card here. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this one. So this to me is usually representative of your spiritual team, of spirit themselves, filling you with divine love, and filling your love cup again, right? Filling your heart, filling your soul, renewal, rejuvenation. But it was in reverse for you. So there's lots of message about turning these emotions and these feelings and these thoughts around. Okay. We've got rock the mantra. How are you feeling right now? Repeat the words I rock 20 times with conviction. I rock, I rock, I rock. Notice the energetic change, because I rock says you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're enough, you matter. I'm fantastic, I am stupendous, whatever adjective you want to throw in there. So that's what that's about. This is about, again, using mantras, affirmations to get out of that vibration and into a more positive one. Someone new. Talk to someone new. Even the simplest connections increase your feeling of community and trust. Ask a stranger their name. Ask them a question about themselves. It will bring a smile to their face, which will increase your vibe, because you will get into a better vibe when you see the smile on their face. It will lift your spirits as well. We've got low vibes, things that lower your vibration: judgment, criticism, worries, self judgment, being unkind. Pay attention to what you're saying. Focus on the good things happening around you. Nobody is perfect. Be gentle with yourself and try saying it in a positive, hopeful way. So again, lots of self nurturing, lots of self love, lots of self care for you at this time, and then also, the taking those steps to move this energy. We've got hot bath. This is a spiritual bath here. Water is a vibration changer. It calms your nerves and grounds your energy. Soak in a hot bath. Throw in some Epsom salts to release toxins in your body. If you don't have a tub or lack time, then imagine soaking in the tub. Your mind is powerful. You can do the same thing with a shower. Just it's not the same as sitting in the water, but you can have the same intention with a shower that you can with the bath. So as you step into the bath and all, you gotta, put your essential oils or put something nice that smells really good in the bath water. When you step into the water, it's about releasing and having the visualization and the thoughts that as I step into this water, I cleanse my body, mind, and soul, whatever. I release whatever needs to be released, whatever. That's your intention. But that should be the same when that water hits your body in the shower. So you can do it in either place. And then the last one, everyday meditation. The distance between frantic out of body state and calm, grounded state is closer than you think. Center yourself. It takes but seconds to find serenity by patiently honoring even the smallest amount of silence. For example, the next time you feel impatient at a traffic light or in the line at the grocery store, pause. Feel your bottom on the seat of the car or feel your feet on the ground. Breathe. You have nowhere to go, so take a moment for yourself. You will be calmer and more present. And you've had this message about 2 to 3 times already in the reading. So this is about learning how to calm yourself down. To really help yourself as far as dealing with different situations. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the high tribe oracle to close out your reading. Spirit, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and give me some other messages. I can't even get the words out before your cards are flipping. Okay, Gemini. Scared of you. Got a lot going on right now. I can tell. These cards have been flying. What else for Gemini Spirit? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm not going to worry about if these are in the exact same order they came out in. I'm just going to put them together. Okay. So the first one we have here is raising frequency. We've talked enough about that. This is about raising your vibration. Peace on earth. This is about maintaining your peace. This is about allowing your energy of peace to be shared amongst others that are doing the same thing. And this could be something, and this could be about intentions also that you have when you are meditating peace on earth for not only yourself, but for everyone. Now we have the magic of transparency. This is about being your authentic self. This is about being the real you and how that is such a magical thing once you step into wanting to do that, once you allow yourself to do that. But there's some work involved to get there. We've got strategy. So this is about understanding how you're going to move forward, perhaps getting insights. Again, we've had several messages where you're going to get some clarity. You're going to get some assistance by way of messages so that you know which way to move forward. See, we have prayer in the reverse. This tells me that you're not praying, you're not having that relationship with spirit at this time. And it's really needed at this time. When you go through difficult times, it's because sometimes we have separated ourselves from spirit, God, whatever you call the higher entity in your life. And so in that separation, it can be very painful because we feel like, God is mad at us, spirit is, getting back at us, whatever. And you may have karma going on, but remember, everything is about choices. So if we want a deeper relationship with spirit, we have to build that, and we have to, again, bend our knee. We have to, come sincerely, right? So we have your future self. So again, we have that card about the your future self. What would you ask them? What would you say? That kind of thing. So this is your future self coming through, trying to assist you as well. To bring you in balance with the number 6 on the card. We've got animal wisdom. So if you have animals, this is about perhaps animals showing up in your life. Perhaps if you have pets, you could have a spiritual guide or a spiritual animal that comes that is around you right now. They could come to you in your dreams. They could come to you when you go outside. It could be anything. So any animals you see that show up all of a sudden, make sure you look those up because they each have a different meaning. We have here balance is in the reverse, so that tells me that on number 1 you don't have, you see that how green this card is. That lends me to heart chakra. For one, in your heart chakra is out of balance, but also getting out in nature too for the greenery. So again, getting back into balance. Now we have in the pink, loving yourself, loving others, being free loving. Okay. So a lot of messages coming through on that one. You've had the initiate, you had it up there, and now you have it here. So you are going through transformation, you are going through a test. Next, we have lifetimes of lessons. This is about taking the wisdom from the lessons. This is about closing out cycles, and this is about leaving the pain behind. Next, we have waiting. This is yellow. To me, this is about the sun card also. Things are going to come into fruition, but there's some things that have to happen first for you to be in alignment with that. Next, we have prosperity. So you've got some blessings. Remember, we had unexpected blessing over here. Again, we've got blessing there. Now we have inner retreat. Again, this is greenery, going outside, spending quiet time, meditation, grounding. All of these things are coming through with the inner retreat, getting away from the electronics, getting away from the news, all of that. Next, we have stargazer. This could be also going outside at night, looking at the stars, and perhaps getting some insight when you do this. We have the healer. This could be either you are a healer, which you're going to discover if you don't already know this, or you could be seeing a healer. Next, we have the gardener. Again, this is a lot of greenery for you. So this is about getting outside. This is about planting. This could be about harvesting, okay? Lots of different messages coming through with that. We have the sun goddess. So again, illumination. This is about shining your light. This is about standing in truth and power and strength, okay? Getting some sun also. We have a change of scenery. So this is about taking a staycay, going on vacation, even if it's just going outside for a walk, getting outside of your current environment, and getting some fresh air even. And the last one, constant kindness. Again, you got a lot of greenery, so a lot of messages here. And then we have the animal here too. So this is about kindness to animals, kindness to the earth. This is about kindness to yourself and others. This is about going out in nature again. So you've had several cards. Many cards about getting out into nature, many cards about balancing, many cards about meditation, grounding, all of those things to assist you at this time. So Gemini, I really hope that this helps you, and much love and light, Lady T.